Welcome to another episode of Otherwise, guys. Your boy Cool Shakur. Right now I'm here with Chico Caine. What's up, bro?
What's going on, big dog?
Not much, man. I just want to say, before we start, I appreciate the support, man. You be showing love, man. So
As
I
always,
definitely gotta
man.
put out there that I appreciate that, bro.
I'm gonna continue doing that too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we gonna get into where you from originally?
I'm from Venezuela, La Guaira. That's where I was born at, but I migrated from there and I moved to Miami. And from Miami, when I was about 18, 19, I moved up here to Jacksonville.
Okay. So how different was the culture like Miami and Jacksonville? You know what I mean?
Oh man, Miami got so many different cultures that you blend in with some of everybody, man. I mean, the least culture down there is white folks, cause you got so many Spanish ethnicities, you got so many urban ethnicities, you got black people, you got everything going on down there. From every country you could think of, is people there. They got restaurants, they got parts of towns that they designated to, like the Haitians, the Cubans, Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, Colombians. You know, everybody got their own little side of town. So every time you go somewhere, you basically just soaking in everybody else's culture everywhere you go.
Got you. I know you just recently was down there. You shot a video, right?
Yeah, I just shot a video down there. It's called Mr. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Shot by Bam on the cam, Bambino 904. And I had a couple of my friends on there, and we basically just rode through the streets and came to my cousin's shop and just set up right there, did our video shoot right there, and just showed love to all the people that used to show me love when I was down there, living down there.
And what's the Mr. Nobody like? What is that? What that mean?
Well, I used to be in the streets, so I was really a low key cat, man. I didn't want to be them plugs that was real flashy, want everybody to know me. I came from a generation where if you was the man and you had your thing going on, you ain't want nobody to really know who you was. I mean, you behind the scenes, you feel me? So
Gotcha.
basically I just try to bring that vibe back out where you don't really gotta be known too much, man. You just do your thing, people gonna know you anyway. The streets gonna talk about you and they gonna already know who you is, they gonna embrace you anyway. So I got that Mr. Nobody, and plus it's a lot of snitching going on. It's like nowadays everybody embracing snitches and all that. We don't fuck with them. So I got that Mr. Nobody for that type of vibe, for the people who really tied into the streets.
Gotcha. And you also got the album you're working on.
Yeah, I got this album I'm working on. Music is dope. I mostly recorded it at Level Studios with Brain and Sandman. But I got a couple more songs where I try to reach out to other people too, so I won't just have this one sound. So I reached out to MGZ, went out to Win Lab, did some songs with him, and Astro at Shopboy Studios, and did some songs with him too. You know, just basically trying to show love to the people that been really messing with me from the start, so when I came to Jacksonville.
Gotcha. What I thought you had the hush, or is that just something you push a lot? The hustle until something happen.
No, that's really my homeboy Blood Raw. He got his album coming out, and his label, they pushing that hush. So you know, I like to embrace everybody who fuck with me and everybody who come to me. I'm gonna make sure that whatever I do, I show them support too on what they got going on.
I got you. And you got a track with him though. You actually got
Yeah.
a music video you got coming out with
Yeah,
him too,
man, we did. Man, that video there was so much energy, man, and so intense. We did that at Lonnie C Miller Park.
Yeah.
We did that on a Sunday, man. I brought Blood Raw out there. I could have took him anywhere I wanted to take him at, but I wanted to take him where the people could embrace him and walk up to him, you know, talk to him, take pictures with him, and I ain't want to hog the man. You know, I brought him out here, and I wanted the city just to be able to walk up to him and just talk to the man and get their little words in with him too. So I just basically was just showing love back to the hood.
Yeah. How you linked up with him?
Well, man, I've been listening to that man music for a long time, and just like his name is Blood Raw, he keep it Blood Raw and he keep it 100. So I always said when I get back into the music scene, I was gonna reach out to him, and there's a lot of people here in Jacksonville that been messing with him already. So it was only natural for me to just reach out to dog and do a song with him.
Gotcha. Man, we definitely gotta get into the the Chevys, cause I see that's one of your passions, man.
Yeah.
How did you get into? How did you like get into that?
Well, it's a mix, cause when I was in Miami, living in Miami, I was in the streets. I was a little wild boy, man. Just like how these young boys out here doing their thing out there. That's why I love them and I embrace them too, cause I used to be just like them. So one of my big dogs named Mac, he had a studio called Elusive Entertainment, and he used to bring me to his studio, take me out the hood, you know, just to get me out from that environment and take me out and put me in another environment. Gotcha. Fat Joe, a lot of people used to be coming through there. Jazzy Faye them used to be coming through there. My first song I did there was with JT Money's producer Mike Fresh, and he had a donk.
Yeah.
And he used to take me out in his donk, man. And I used to be all hanging out the side of the donk and all that. He'd be like, man, put your elbow back in, boy. You ain't got to do all that. We already shining and all that. So yeah. I always told him, well, I'm gonna get me one of these, boy, when I get my money together. And when I first got my first Chevy, you know what I'm saying? I just kept on going with it, man, and I ain't never stopped. I ain't never looked back. And then when I came to Jacksonville, I went ahead and started my own car club and everything. So we got a lot of donks out here.
What's the name of the car club?
Chevy Family CC.
Okay. And how long you been running that?
About a year and a half now. About a year and a half now. We got about 9 people, and we stretch from here to Valdosta, Georgia. We got people in Georgia out there messing with us, and they got their own cars out there. And we got one of our people's in Atlanta and everything too. So it's not just Jacksonville.
Gotcha. What kind of whip you pushing?
Right now I got 3 donks. I got a 72 hard top. I got a 7.4 vert. That's my baby there. And I got a 7.4 four-door, all blue with a blue leather top on it.
Ooh. So what was like an obstacle you went through, like doing the restoring it, or just trying to find the one that you like? You know what I'm saying? Because I know it ain't easy just getting on the donk. You know
Boy,
what I'm saying?
You hit me one with that, man. The obstacles I went to, man, finding some rust buckets, man. So when I bought some cars thinking that they was legit, they gonna tell me the car clean, the car right, and all that there. And I get the car at home and I go through it, man. The car ain't what they said it was. So I end up busting it down, selling parts off it, or I'll give it to somebody else, or however, for a low price, and let them do whatever they could do with it. And then I'll just go buy another one until I find the one that I wanted, you know, and I'll keep the ones that's all the way legit.
Yeah. Cause it ain't no joke, man, finding the parts. And so you like the 7.4?
Yeah, that's my favorite year. I used to love the 72s. Well, I still do, but I started off with a 72 vert and all that, and other cars, but that 74, that chrome trimming and all that, and that chrome package that they had on it. And a lot of people hate that year. And I love to be the underdog, and I love to stand out anyway, so I embraced that year, man.
Yeah.
So I kept it pushing with that 7.4.
All right, so do you think like the Chevy culture, or like just the donk culture in general, like you think it's gonna come back in hip hop? Cause like, you know, Trick Daddy was pushing it, you know what I'm saying, for a minute, and then it kind of went away. Even in music videos, like you don't really see them that much no more.
I mean, in Florida, man, them things done got expensive. Mm-hmm. Especially with all this PPP money going around, man. They done raise the money up on them things, though. Yeah. But that's probably why some people ain't been getting it. But here in Florida, man, we love donks. We love to ride in them, man. We just love the feeling that people give us when we riding in them, man. When we go to the stoplight, so when we pull up in parking lots and however, man, we just love riding them, man, and just love the culture behind it. So when you growing up, like you say, Trick Daddy always had him a donk. So if you out there, you want to keep you a donk, then you know, especially if you could drop the top on it.
Yeah. Shit, you got a ghetto story?
Damn, I'm a married man, so you know, I'm gonna keep my little name out of it right now. But man, we were at a trap house, you know, in my hood mixing time. Yeah. But my homeboy, God bless the dead, Pee Wee, who just passed away last week, man. We just had to bury him on Saturday. But we was at that trap house, man. We had a whole bunch of girls, and you know, I ain't the one that run trains on chicks and all that, but my homeboys don't care. Yeah. So they run the trains on the little chicks and all that. Man, dudes walking in buying dope, even hitting the girls and everything. One dude went in, he skied in like in 2 seconds. He ain't even had the whole 2 seconds, but he's skeeting and all that. My homeboy laughing at him and all that. Man, they having fun with these hoes and all that. I'm sitting on the front porch. These girls talking about, oh man, we were supposed to go somewhere else, and they keep calling us, and we don't want to go there, but they keep blowing our phone up. So when I see the car pull up, it's one of my homeboys. I said, God damn, but this shit here crazy, man. But yeah, it was fun times back then, man. But sure. That's my little ghetto story.
Oh shit. So what brought you back to the game? 'Cause I know you said you stopped making music, you know what I'm saying? You got out. So what brought you back to making music?
Well, I had a studio when I came up here, cause like I said, my homeboy down in Miami, he used to take me to his studio, and I used to see a lot of rappers come through and all that. So when I moved out here to Jacksonville, I opened up my own studio in the Riverside. It used to be actually Krizak's old studio. So I got that old studio, man. I used to let everybody come in there. I ain't used to charge nobody to rap, man. People used to be living in my studio and all. And the bad thing about it was we was trapping and we was doing our thing. So a lot of people was going to jail and all that. A couple of my people caught murder charges and all that. So I had to stop. I had to stop what I was doing. We was actually recording videos. We was doing everything in-house and everything. So I had to stop what I was doing for a little while, because I didn't want my name tied up with certain people. So I just relaxed for a little minute. And I backed up out the game. I just chilled out. I took myself a break. And when I said when I get back out, I ain't gonna jump back in the dope game. I'm just gonna jump back in the music game. And that's where I started at, right here. So, I just went ahead and did it, man. Full forward, man. No looking back.
Gotcha. Any advice for a young artist, for the young artists that's coming up?
Well, I can't tell them stop what they doing, but my advice is, man, like I did for myself, I took myself a break, and I got myself from the environment that could take me away from the rap game, that could hurt me or stop my process, because, those little 6 months, 4 years, or however you go to jail for or prison for, that hurt your craft, man. So you got to basically take it serious when you out here. You investing money in yourself, so you can't just lose money all the time, because then you're gonna do something else to get it right back up, to get where you was at when you left off. So my advice to y'all is, man, run your little money up, man, and put your money to the side and focus on your craft. I know a lot of people gonna hate on you. It's gonna feel like your friends is gonna be envious of you and everything, but you gotta overlook that, man. Sometimes that's just letting you know that you're doing the right thing. So you just take your music serious, man. It ain't gonna pop off at the beginning, but if you keep on going with it, it's gonna pop off for you, man. For real, for real.
That's real shit. Anything else you wanna say before we get out of here?
Man, basically just vibe with me. My name Chico Caine. I'm gonna be putting out some videos on YouTube. Like he said, I got a song with Blood Raw. It's called Fuck a Bag. I named it Fuck a Bag because everybody love talking about that money, but sometimes it's more than just money. You gotta keep it real out here. It's more than just about that money, man. So, I called it Fuck a Bag because sometimes you just gotta show the people, man, it's more to you than just money. Anybody got money, so you gotta show them who you really is and show them what you got to bring and what you offering to the game.
For sure, man. You got one of them don'ts for sale? Before we got there, you ain't gonna sell one?
Not right now, man.
No.
Not right now. I'm
Yeah.
keeping mine right now, man. I'm actually gonna rap one with my own music label, which is Hood Legend LLC, and just push this music with one of them and stuff like that there, and just go on from there.